Hi everyone, welcome to the 11 Good Show today. As you can see, we are here today again. Well, today we are talking about, I think we have two Premier League matches today. The Liverpool match versus Leeds and Man City versus Sunderland. So we can't wait to actually have our colleagues on board for them to talk about the match. Meanwhile, before then, I would love to talk about the match, the recent trend, the recent Chelsea trend. Of course, you all know that I'm a Chelsea fan, right? So, finally, fortunately and unfortunately, because the Chelsea fan base are divided now, and some people actually are pleased with the sacking of Maresca, while some are not. Example, for me, I think I'm pleased with the sacking, but at the same time, we have to look at the situation from the bright side. Well, I feel, looking at the whole thing, yes, Maresca should have been sacked or should be sacked. He's sacked already anyway. Yes, but I felt like it shouldn't have been this time. Like, they should have given me till the end of the season and see what happens. When you look at the whole situation, we are in the League Cup semi-finals, and then I think two League Cup semi-finals, the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, and then we are in the fifth position in the Premier League, and we have not yet stormed out of the Champions League next round qualification. So I feel he should be allowed to prove himself to an extent. Yeah, till the end of the season, then see the final outcomes. In the background, we heard about a lot of situations that happened that we couldn't see or hear. But looking at what has been happening in the past few weeks, I feel the board and Maresca, I feel they are no longer in good terms. I really do not know the story to details, so I wouldn't talk about it in details. You understand? I really do not know the full story, the behind the scenes story. But what I can sense is that they are not in good terms. The board and Maresca, of course. Sorry. So, and then when you look at the philosophy of the club, I've always complained. Last time, I complained about two things: Maresca making the wrong decisions, when it's in the most crucial moment in every game, and the fact that the club philosophy needs to be changed. You cannot be buying young players and you expect us to compete for the league title. It's not possible. There's no magic anywhere. Manna will not fall from heaven. So I feel Chelsea can do better in terms of their recruitment. They should get a better player. It does not make any sense, bringing in players that are, under 23 players, thinking that they are going to fight for the league. It does not work out that way. We need men to fight for the league for us. We need two center backs, like I said in the previous video, two center backs, two standard world-class center backs, one standard striker, a world-class striker, and a world-class goalkeeper, standard goalkeeper. Then we can now challenge for the league. Look at the likes of Arsenal. Look at their squad depth. Look at the kind of personality that they have in their squad. I'm not saying Chelsea do not have the players with the right personality, but I'm saying that we need experience, those that can fall through for us during the bad moment, during the worst moment, during the time where those young guys need to be cheered up. We need those kind of quality in the squad. And probably this is why Maresca couldn't, and the board couldn't liaise. Maybe he's requesting for standard, mature, a more bigger personality in terms of player quality. And then the board are saying that they want to stick with their philosophy, and then they just want to remain in fact that remain in the fact, yeah, they just want to stay, they just want to make their own decision by buying the younger players. You understand? And it's not going to work out that way. Things are not done that way. We need to improve. We cannot fight for the league except if the board has something else in mind for us. But if you are thinking of the fan base, looking at what Roman Abramovich has set, the standard that he has set before he sold the club, I feel the board should do better in terms of decision making. They should get good players. They should get standard players for us. Good standard players. We cannot continue to play with the likes of BTs, the likes of Garnacho, the likes of what's it called? We cannot continue to play with these guys. We need to do better. We need to do better. And then if you are making the right decision, if you are making decision for a coach now, for any coach that will be coming to Chelsea, make the board to understand, look at the pain, read the pain of the fans. Let the club understand that you are using, they are signing standard players for you. They should sign standard players for you. If the club are not ready to consent to that, you shouldn't take the job. And this has been the problem over time. The likes of Tuchel couldn't buy their philosophy. They sacked him. Pochettino, they sacked him. And then now Maresca. And now I wish Maresca, I wish him the best in the future. But please, we improve every day. I myself am not perfect, but I feel that he should actually work on his decision making. Even if he's going into a new job today, he should work on his decision making. It is very, very important. Decision making matters in everything that you do. Work on your decision making. Make your decision top notch. What makes the coach likes of Guardiola and then Mourinho standard is decision making. They make good decision when the match is tough, and then when it looks like they are losing the match. When they bring in good players, make decisions, you see them winning the match most times. So please, Maresca, work on your decision making. While for Chelsea, I hope they can get us. They are making the best decision for us by bringing in a better coach and then getting standard players in this position that I have highlighted. Thank you very much. See you in the other side.